NLE Choppa has been one of the biggest breakthrough rappers in the music industry ever since he started his career. With NLE Choppa being super young with so much talent, many people believe that he'll become one of the best rappers in the game within the next 5 years. But sadly, it seems as if he doesn't want the same career projection in his life. Recently, he has been in a very unstable mental state and posted some very serious tweets explaining his situation. Since then, there have been a lot of speculations regarding what's going on in his life that is causing him so much pain. The rapper posted a very serious tweet a few days back and later quickly deleted it. The quote said, "I'ma end myself, the last days of December 2020. Y'all better enjoy me while you can." This is a very serious situation, especially because of all the amazing talent in our world that we are losing lately in the music industry. It would be a great loss if we lost NLE Choppa as well. Many people have been interpreting this as a cry for help, and it seems as if this is a secret message for his followers and people around him to help him with his mental state. Many musicians are known to have gone through some very hard times in their professional and personal lives. But this case is especially worrisome since Choppa is only 17 years old. Although he seems quite mature for his age, the fact is, he is still a kid. A lot of people also believe that fame and money have also spoiled him, which is true to some extent because it has been proven by the history that many who have become famous and financially successful at a very young age tend to go through depression and personality disorders. Many of us have grown up watching Disney Channel and enjoying its content to this day. But in truth, Disney stars are one example of how fame has destroyed the lives of a lot of young actors. Many of the Disney actors have not been living a healthy and clean lifestyle. More than half of them went through addiction and alcoholism issues. Some situations have been so grave that authorities got involved and the actors had to serve their time in jail. NLE Choppa is also going through a similar situation, and if he doesn't get help from his family, friends, or healthcare professionals, this might become a risk for him. If Choppa continues to work and build his crazy lifestyle while getting help from the people around him, he might end up becoming one of the best rappers in the history of music, as he's only 17 years of age. The rapper, in many of his interviews, has said that he was interested in building a successful and comfortable life, not just for himself, but also for his family. Many young people, once they start earning immense cash, end up wasting it on worthless items, which only lasts for a while, while rappers in this circumstance are notorious for wasting their money on items such as jewelry. But in many of his videos, NLE Choppa has said that all the stuff that he is seen wearing on the internet comes from other people and are mostly gifts. He never wastes money on buying expensive jewelry items just to brag about his bank account. In several interviews, he has stated that he's interested in investing in real estate since this is potentially a very successful business model. He wants to build a huge business empire for himself and his family because he understands that the music doesn't last forever. All of this, coming from a 17-year-old, means that this young rapper is a very smart kid, and if he gets the help he needs, he might be able to accomplish all his dreams. Some people believe that NLE Choppa might be getting into the wrong company and might be suffering from substance abuse, which can lead to depression. Many teenagers turn to drugs and alcohol as a form of escapism. Every time they get depressed or sad, they feel that these substances are a way of forgetting all their troubles and to feel happier. They attempt to self-medicate. Adults often see this as a sullen attitude, but there might be a deeper depression within. Sometimes these sensitive teenagers are overly stressed with their life schedules and find it very hard to manage everything while keeping everyone happy. This takes a lot of their mental stability and makes their personalities turn toxic. A lack of any health coping skill can then lead them to seek out an artificial method of coping with their stress. Most of them turn to drugs such as marijuana and cocaine to relax. Sometimes, curiosity can also turn kids towards substance abuse. Teenagers are very curious and aren't immune to urges. Many young people have been experimenting with drugs simply because they are curious and want to know how it feels. Educating teenagers on the repercussion of substance abuse may help them in adapting and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Musicians are especially sensitive people by nature. Their art is their only true love. When they get criticized by the public, many aren't very sensible in their approach to handle the criticism. Younger musicians are very prone to this and can easily get into trouble because of their thin skin. When the public loves their music, it will shower them with affection and appreciation. They feel exhilarated with a sense of pride that will last forever until they produce a record that's not so pleasing for the public. This is when they get hate and criticism from their followers, which most of them are unable to handle. They fall into deep depression and self-doubt, making them get into troublesome ideas such as drugs drugs. Some get involved in criminal activities and end up destroying their career as well as their families. Many people have speculations that NLE Choppa might also be suffering from a similar situation. If this is the case, the only healthy thing for this musician will be to contact mental health professionals with the help of his family so he can get proper treatment under strict guidance. Another reason for NLE Choppa's subtle message is also the fact that he has witnessed his superior's music career fall before his eyes, such as Lil Pump. He made millions of dollars from his music videos, but in recent times, his searches online have dropped dramatically, leading to his fallout from the music industry entirely. Music doesn't last forever, and maybe Choppa has started to feel the same for his music. There are many scenarios as to why Choppa might be feeling this way, but surely this is a turning point for him, as in the past, he has suffered from mental breakdown online as well as in real life. Hopefully, NLE Choppa will bounce back and produce great music once again, together with creating himself a real estate business empire. He's a very bright and smart kid who has so much potential for greatness.